guys, welcome back. I hope you've had an awesome week so far. Yes, fall makeup, yay! We have a super intense smoky eye. We have a dark lip, kind of a structured contour. Yeah, fall is here, people, and I am so ready. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy watching, and let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my eyelids, and I'm just gonna put this pretty heavily on my eyelids because we're gonna use a lot of eyeshadow, and if all of our hard work like starts creasing or something because we didn't set our eyes properly, it's gonna be really sad. Using concealer is my favorite way to prime for eyeshadow. Okay, so now I'm gonna set that with my MAC Studio Sculpt Defining Powder in Light Plus as always. Okay, now I'm gonna do something a little funky. I'm gonna take these little post-it note sticky thingies and I'm gonna put them on the outer corners of my eye. And the reason why is because the look that I'm gonna do today does not have any eyeliner, like winged liner. So I want to fake the look of a winged liner. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my Tartelette palette. I know, you guys are like, again? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use a Morphe M511 and I'm gonna grab the color Force of Nature. You guys should have seen this coming. And I'm just gonna dust it into my crease. And the nice thing is that since we have this tape here, I really don't have to worry about being too precise or anything because once you peel this off, you'll be like, wow. So this is really just a great transition color because now I'm gonna go into the color Natural Beauty, this one right here. This is a cool toned purple and I'm gonna put this in my crease in the exact same place, just deepening it up a little. Also, I'm totally making this up as I go. I'm gonna grab the color Best Friend now on the same brush. I should probably switch brushes at some point. And I'm gonna put this right on the outer corner. I take the color Bombshell right here, and I'm gonna pack this on the outer corner of my eye. But I'm gonna keep it under my crease. Then I'm gonna go back in with the Morphe M511. I'm gonna grab the color Force of Nature, and now I'm gonna blend out that edge. Because I really want this outer corner to be dark because then we don't have to do wing liner. So as you can see, the outer corner is looking really dark, but that's exactly what I want. So now I'm gonna take the Bombshell color again and I'm really gonna darken up the outer corner, and I'm gonna continue to do this a lot. I call this my life palette because this has so many beautiful colors and I just really love using all of them. But these two are the shades right here we're really gonna focus on using. This is so hard to do. This purple shade right here is Makeup Forever ME912. And then this one right here is another Makeup Forever shadow and it is in the color D926. Look how beautiful that is. I am going to grab that orchid purple color I just showed you, like the kind of intense purple, and I'm going to put this on the inner corners. And this is very glittery, but I really like that on the lids. So I'm not taking this up in my crease, I'm keeping it underneath my crease. This is really more of a blue, not a purple, but I feel like these colors look really beautiful together, so that's why I'm using them in tandem. So now I'm gonna take a synthetic brush and I'm gonna wet it with some eye drops so that I can pick up that orchid color and have it look really intense. So here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna drop on the back of my hand. These are just some eye drops. And then I'm gonna, wrong end, I'm gonna wet my brush I'm going to go into my palette and grab some of this. Oh boy, I'm excited. And now I'm going to apply it on top of where we put the dry pigment. And this really just amps it up so much. I'm going to grab the color Force of Nature because this is my favorite shade to use as transition, and I'm just gonna run it right here. And you can see I am having quite a lot of fallout, but it's really not a problem because I started with my eyes and not my face. So that is why I'm starting with my eyes today. I decided I want to build up the intensity even more because why not? So I'm going to take even more eye drops. I'm going to put on the back of my hand. I'm going to get my brush wet. I'm going to go back into this palette, pick up this color. I decided I'm going to take the purple color, I'm sorry, not purple, the blueberry color right here on the far end where my thumb is. I'm going to take that color and I'm going to get it wet. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the outer third of my eye, just for fun. Okay, so that was really fun. Now I'm just going to let my eyes dry a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Bombshell and really deepen up this part here so that when we take off the post-it notes, it's going to look very intense. All right, so I'm going to grab this domed brush and I'm going to go back into Bombshell. I'm going to pack this right here. Now I'm going to grab a clean brush, a Morphe M503 with no additional product on it, and I'm just gonna sweep right here really gently. Okay, so now I think we're done with the eyes. I'm just gonna quickly line my upper waterline. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Perversion. And I'm just gonna do this. So now that my nose is red and I'm like kind of crying, we are going to take this off. Oh, I love this moment. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a cotton round, just like this, and some makeup remover. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on the cotton round. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it in half like this, and I'm just gonna do that. Then what I will do is I will take just a clean, dry cotton round and dry off the makeup residue. So now what I'm gonna do, because this looks like way too intense, is I'm gonna grab a Q-tip and just kind of rub where that border is to try and diffuse it outward to make it look a little less harsh. Okay, so now that our top lids are done, I'm gonna move on to doing my face. So I'm gonna start by priming. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, and I'm going to put this on areas that I need smoothing. Now I'm going to do foundation. I'm going to be trying the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is just a little sample. This is in the color Sand, I think. So I'm gonna pump some on the back of my hand, and then I am going to just start making dots on my face. Okay, so now I'm going to do concealer. Tragically, my beauty blender has gone missing, so this is gonna be a little interesting doing my concealer because I always use my beauty blender to blend it out. Anyway, I'm just gonna conceal now. This is a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm gonna set those areas now with the exact same powder that I always use. Base, done. Oh wow, what was I thinking? I was supposed to use this poured Becca cream highlight, but I just put powder. Oh dear. We're just gonna make it work. So yeah, anyway, this is the poured version of the Becca Opal highlighter. You can see how understated and natural it looks, but it's still just beautiful. I'm just gonna take this on my finger and tap it onto the high points of my face. Not to alarm you, but I put on some falsies. These are Hydrangea Beauty Forget Me Not lashes. I'm obsessed with these. I talked about in a favorites video recently. But anyway, basically my camera died, and so I was gonna put these on camera, but camera was dead, then camera was charging, and I was like, I don't want to waste time, so I was like, I'll just put some cameras on. I'll just put some falsies on off camera, so that is what I did. I'm going to grab my Tartelette palette once again, and I'm going to go into the color Bombshell, this super dark, cool toned purple, and I'm just going to run this from inner corner to outer corner. And I'm really trying to connect the edge of my bottom lash line and the top lash line. So I'm just gonna kind of flick upward and connect them. Like blend that out. I'm actually gonna go back into one of my Makeup Forever Artist shadows. I'm gonna use, do I wanna use this one or this one? I wanna use this one. I want like a halo of purple on my eyes. Does that make sense? So I'm just gonna grab this on a Real Technique shading brush. Just gonna grab some, and then I'm gonna go right on top of that cool tone purple. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight the inner corners of my eyes. I'm gonna grab the color Super Mom, this one right here. Oops, I forgot to do my brows. I'll do that in a sec. And I'm gonna highlight the inner corners of my eyes and also my brow bone pretty intensely. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows. Oops, I should have done this before I started highlighting, but that's okay. I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Dark Brown. Normally I don't do my brows, but I haven't gotten them threaded in a while, and so they're looking kind of messy. So I just want to go at the bottom part and kind of define them a little bit. How I do my brows is I will draw a dark line on the bottom part of them, like this. And then I will take the other end of the spoolie and I will just brush it upward. To set my brows in place, I'm just going to use my clear eyebrow gel. So once that is done, now I'm going to finish off my lower lash line by doing lower lash mascara. Okay, so now that my lower lash mascara is done, you could technically leave the eyes just like this, but because I want to go the extra mile, I'm going to line my waterline in a black eye pencil. I'm going to take the same Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner and just run it on my lower waterline. So for contour, I'm going to use the Bahama Mama bronzing powder by the Balm Cosmetics. Awesome cool tone brown. I'm going to grab it on a Makeup Geek angled contour brush, and I'm going to really sculpt out my cheekbones. I think it looks so glamorous to have like really beautiful defined cheekbones in addition to like a smoky eye. So that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm just going to go over it with a brush and just blend it all in. I'm also gonna carve out my jawline. That's so annoying, but my hands are full. I'm gonna add some blush. I'm gonna use Makeup Geek Spellbound blush right here. I'm gonna take this on a Real Techniques blush brush. And I love how my highlight is just kind of peeking through all the stuff I just put on. I think it looks so pretty. My face is basically done. I'm just gonna do my lips. And for my lips, I'm so excited. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Veronica liquid lipstick. This color is everything. Okay, so that basically wraps up this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have awesome weeks, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.